Lattics is one of the apps that I wanted to talk about for a while because I think it's such a great writing app with a unique combination of features like card-like knowledge management system, mind maps, and flashcards. It's one of the best tools if you're looking for a digital version of Lumen's Zettelkasten or Robert Greene's Notecard system or the atomic note-taking method. Thanks to Shortform for sponsoring this video. Okay, so there are many things I like about Lattics. One of them is that unlike many other writing apps that store your notes on remote servers, Lattics keep all your data stored on your own device. This means you have complete control over your notes without the risk of them being compromised or accessed by somebody else. But you can still sync with your favorite cloud service if you like, so you can access your notes on different devices. Also, another thing I noticed while testing this app is that how well it provides distraction-free writing experience. Since this is standalone app, you don't have to open your browser to write, which means less temptations to go to YouTube or check social media. Plus, I find the interface very clean and minimalistic, which makes it easier to focus on writing. Now, speaking of simplicity, Lattics strike the perfect balance between simplicity and functionality. This app's intuitive interface makes it easy to navigate and start writing immediately without any steep learning curve like many note apps these days. And one of my favorite features of Lattics is how easy it is to build up ideas using cards. It's kind of like a Lego. You can store bits of knowledge, quotes, and thought on these digital note cards and use them, combine them to build up a bigger idea, just like how you would use Lego blocks to build a bigger structure. So that's essentially the basic workflow of using Lattics. You collect cards, combine them to create a new idea, a new article. It's pretty simple, but I love the flexibility this card system offers. So for example, when you have a topic to write in mind, you can start by finding some related cards from your library, then drag them to your note. You can choose to include the whole content of the card or just a part of it. Then you can add more notes to it and build up something more elaborate. Also, if you want to save something you wrote as a card, you can use the little icon on the left side of the block, which kind of feels like a Notion actually, and choose Turn to Card. This will add the block to your library, making it easy for you to find it later again and reuse it for other projects. When you click on a card, you can see the context in which it was used and add it to projects along with tags and memos. I love how easy it is to organize your cards like this from one place. Overall, this approach resonates with me a lot, which aims to mimic the way our minds naturally connect and associate information, making it easier to structure and retrieve your thoughts when needed. So that's kind of like the core concept of this tool, but there are other things that make it a little bit more interesting. By article comparison, which is essentially split view. It's nothing new, but very useful. I can open two notes or articles at the same time in a split view, either horizontally or vertically, to work on them at the same time. This is awesome for referring back to source material while writing or keeping an outline handy as I flesh out a draft. It saves me a ton of switching back and forth between documents. I also love the multi-column layout feature in Lattics. It lets me arrange text, images, and other content side by side with a simple drag and drop. This comes in handy for things like comparing ideas, showing examples next to explanations, or just making my documents look more polished and easy to scan. Another feature that makes Lattics unique is the ability to make mind maps and organize notes visually. Mind mapping is really helpful for brainstorming and planning. I use it a lot when I'm starting a new writing project or trying to break down a complex topic. It's super easy to just start throwing ideas onto the mind map and then drag them around to organize them. I can collapse and expand different sections as I go to focus on one part at a time. Okay, if you know me, you know I love flashcards. I use them every single day to memorize stuff. And Lattics has a built-in flashcard feature, which got me really excited, even though it's not perfect. So if there's something you want to remember, you can make a new card where the title is a question and the content is the answer. Or you could highlight the part you want to memorize, which will become a fill-in-the-blank flashcard, so you can test yourself on it later. This is cool, but my gripe is the flashcards get mixed up with the notes, which makes it harder to find the cards you want. Anyway, it also has an integration with Zotero, which is great for students and academics. It makes it really easy to manage a large amount of research material. So if you have to read lots of papers and use Zotero to keep track of your sources, this is awesome. Speaking of studying, Shortform is a tool that I use all the time to quickly learn new ideas on various topics and find interesting books to read. They have a huge library of in-depth guides for over 1,000 non-fiction books on subjects like productivity, business, psychology, and more. You might think Shortform is just another book summary app, but a few important things make it way more useful for learning. My favorite is that the guides include expert analysis and insights that you won't find anywhere else. The Shortform team adds smart commentary that helps you understand the book's ideas on a deeper level. This bridges the gap between skimming a summary and truly grasping the material. Plus, they also have master guides that cover the great books in each topic, so you can learn essential ideas from different authors in one place. For instance, I've read this master guide on building habits, and it was really helpful to learn various perspectives and methods from different authors. Also, Shortform has a cool AI tool that can instantly summarize articles and videos you find online, so it's super easy to get the key points from the content without reading or watching the whole thing. What's unique is that beyond the summary, Shortform's AI also provides context, counter-argument, and suggests relevant books, so you can really dig into topics that interest you. You can try out Shortform for free right now. Just go to shortform.com/Shiomi for a free trial, plus 25% off of an annual subscription. That's 3 months free. Okay, Lattics also has small but really handy features that makes the writing process smoother. One that I use a lot is this goal setting functionality. You can set targets for things like word count or deadline for your whole project or individual sections. Then Lattics will show you your progress towards those goals, so you always know if you're on track. Another great feature is the focus mode. When you turn this on, it hides all the extra interface stuff like your project list and card library, so you can just concentrate on getting words on the page. I find it really helpful to get into the writing zone and avoid distractions. And also, typewriter mode is my favorite. It literally makes it feel like you're writing on a typewriter. It's, only a gimmick, but it's fun. And once you finish writing, you can export it as a PDF, Word, Markdown, or plain text. Also, you can change the theme of the document, such as economist, medium, and so on, depending on your mood or what you're writing about. So Lattics has a great combination of features that make it a really interesting and a great writing and studying app. However, there are some things missing that I think would make it an even better app. For example, it'd be great if there was a way to import your reading highlights from, apps like Readwise. I imported mine manually into my Lattics library, and it works, but it takes quite a bit of time. And also, this is the biggest drawback for me and probably a deal breaker for many people. It doesn't have a mobile app yet. So if you're the kind of person who likes to write or review your notes on the go, Lattics might not be the right tool for you, at least for now. Personally, I like to review my notes on my phone when I'm on the train or waiting in line somewhere, so not being able to do that is a bit of a bummer. Okay, even though it still lacks some features, I think Lattics is one of the best writing apps on the market. No tools are perfect, so it's all about finding the right tool for your needs. But honestly, I'm very impressed by how well designed this is and the set of features it offers. There's no need to spend hours setting it up. It's ready to use right out of the box. If you're interested, I think they have a free trial, so you can try it out and see if it's for you. Alright, thank you so much for watching till the end, and see you in the next video. Bye!